I'm sure a lot of you have heard by now what has happened to Shane Dawson. To make a long story short, a video was uploaded by a YouTube channel called PopBlast that accused Shane Dawson of being a pedophile. This video spread so much to the point that Shane actually issued a response to it on his channel. The strangest part about what happened with PopBlast isn't necessarily the pedophile video, but the videos that followed. PopBlast's channel has now been terminated, but when the channel was still up, I downloaded all the recent videos in the event that the channel got taken down. So let's take a look at what exactly was deleted. We'll start from the beginning. On January 10th, 2018, the YouTube channel PopBlast, a channel which had over 500,000 subscribers, uploaded a video titled, "Shane Dawson is a pedophile. Here's the proof." The video is completely bogus and it mainly relies off of taking jokes out of context from a podcast he did years ago. They spliced up clips and removed all context of things he said being a joke. Just to show how truly ridiculous this was, take a look at one of the pieces of quote-unquote evidence they provided. They said that because two of Shane's significant others had a baby face, that means that he's a pedophile. Anyway, this video began to surface pretty quickly, and it was becoming problematic for Shane, as all these rumors were being spread around. Eventually, Shane made a response on his channel addressing these accusations. He pretty much put the rumors to rest by explaining how everything in that video was taken out of context. Now here's where things get interesting. After this, PopBlast removed the video claiming that Shane was a pedophile, and they uploaded a series of really weird videos afterward. The first video they released was titled Receipts. The video shows a PayPal transaction of $6,500 from someone named Jeffrey Oscar Levin. We'll talk more about who that is later on. In the background of the video, we can hear a girl reading off numbers.
105, 115, 116.
When you translate these numbers from ASCII, they read, "They are distracting you." The next video they uploaded was titled Apology. This video consisted of more ASCII numbers on the screen with static playing in the back. When you translate these numbers, they read, "I'm returning the money. It was not worth it. I'm sorry." The video following this one adds even more to the story. It was titled, "They made me do it." On the screen is a message with most of the text redacted from it. All that we can read is, "As you know, his comments have caused another expedient uproar in the general public. Make a video, around 4 to 7 minutes long, and use the following footage we've collected of Shane Dawson Yaw to label him as a pedophile." This video also has numbers that are being spoken in the background.
111.
These just translate to Hollywood. After these videos, PopBlast began uploading more seemingly unrelated videos that weren't making any sense. Some of these included a video titled, "The Video They Tried to Hide," which was actually just a re-upload of the Papa Kills Babies video that I'm sure some of you are familiar with. Later on, they posted one called, "The Rothschild Wants to Talk to You, Shane," which seemed to be a political video about an extremely wealthy family that has nothing to do with the whole Shane Dawson incident. As time went on, PopBlast kept on uploading videos that didn't actually belong to them. Some of them were short, weird videos, while others were re-uploads of compilations. There's one video they uploaded that I unfortunately did not download in time that was titled, "I'm Ending My Life in 3 Hours, Final Video," but this was removed soon after it was uploaded. The last video I recall seeing on PopBlast was called, "Goodbye Cruel World," and this was just another re-upload of a video of a girl talking about her struggles with depression. Very shortly after all this went down, PopBlast's channel was terminated by YouTube, and that was the end of PopBlast. Now that you're pretty much caught up on what was actually uploaded to PopBlast, let's talk about what all this means. The videos Receipts, Apology, and They Made Me Do It are all clearly trying to communicate one thing. In the Receipts video, we see a $6,500 PayPal transaction from Jeffrey Oscar Levin. It's important to note that Jeffrey Oscar Levin is the name of Logan Paul's manager. In their video titled, "They Made Me Do It," we see a message from someone telling PopBlast to upload a video labeling Shane Dawson a pedophile. What we are supposed to get from all this is that Logan Paul's manager gave PopBlast $6,500 to make a video outing Shane as a pedophile to divert attention away from all the drama going on with Logan Paul right now. This would be why in PopBlast's apology video, they say, "I'm returning the money, it wasn't worth it," as if they're apologetic for taking the bribe. Now let's not be so quick to assume that Logan Paul's manager actually bribed this channel to do this. There are a few reasons to believe this isn't actually what happened at all. First off, if Jeffrey Oscar Levin really did blackmail this channel, why would he use his real name for the transaction? I feel like that's just asking to get caught. Second, the transaction was only $6,500. While this sounds like a lot of money, you have to keep in mind that to Logan Paul, $6,500 is almost nothing. You'd think the bribe would be a little bit more than that. Finally, I just can't see why they would choose a channel like PopBlast to do this. Although PopBlast did have a lot of subscribers, not many of them were active. Since the channel is down now, it's difficult for me to show you what I mean here. But from what I looked at, many of those videos had very minimal views, and every now and then one of them would have an absurdly large amount of views. If this plan truly were to be executed, you'd think Levin would have chosen a more stable channel to do it. As for the PayPal picture that PopBlast posted, that could have easily been faked. Although I will say, I'm a bit surprised Logan Paul's manager hasn't made a statement about this yet. At least not at the time that I'm recording this video, but who knows what'll happen. One of the aspects that make this whole situation interesting is that PopBlast seemed to be such a large YouTube channel, and then out of nowhere uploaded all this. I want to look back though, and see how PopBlast actually became so large. The channel was created in 2016, and upon looking at all their videos, it becomes apparent that none of them actually belonged to PopBlast. Every single one of their videos was a re-upload of either some type of compilation or another trending pop video. They seem to earn their views and subscribers by stealing other people's content. And it doesn't end there. PopBlast wasn't always PopBlast. Back in June of 2017, the channel was actually called Jacob Sartorius Videos. As expected, at this point the channel just had video re-uploads of Jacob Sartorius related content. Since the beginning of PopBlast's channel, they've thrived off of stealing content to gain views. The most puzzling part about this is why PopBlast suddenly decided to start this rumor about Shane Dawson out of nowhere like this. And on top of that, what was the point of uploading the videos that followed in a cryptic manner, as if it were an A or Z or something, instead of just directly explaining what happened? One explanation here could be that this entire thing was just a publicity stunt gone wrong by PopBlast. The main thing I want to know though, is if the creator of PopBlast will ever come out explaining what has happened, but that doesn't seem too likely. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.